So something I realized that about recruiting at this point in my life versus when I was in undergrad is that you have a lot more self-respect now. There's like a lot of less bullshit you're willing to tolerate during the recruiting process. And you realize that interviews are just as much about you interviewing the company as it is for them to interview you. Like, there's this one example where once during an interview, someone asked me to tell them a joke, and I was like, are you serious? Because it's just such a disrespectful question, because it's one of those like gotcha questions that literally do not test anything. So, in this Zoom interview, I was just like, okay, I don't think this is going to work out. And I just like hung up from there. And like this is something I would never do when I was in undergrad because when you're in undergrad, you're kind of like desperate to find a job. You know what I mean? You don't really have that many skills. You're pretty replaceable. There's a lot of people who want the exact same jobs as you who are willing to work just as hard as you. But at this point in my life, I have like a good sense of like how much I'm worth, right? It's like it's not too much, but it's not like too little either. Like I do realize like there's a lot of other people who do what I do. But I do have like a sense of like pride in my work and the fact that I'm a good worker. And so I get the job market is kind of rough right now, but I would invite people to still just have like a sense of like self-respect. And if you don't have self-respect, then do something in your life that gives you self-respect. And once you have self-respect, it's like you gain a lot more freedom because of it. You know, you don't do jobs that you don't want to do, and you do jobs that you do want to do. And it just like creates a better reputation for yourself among your peers as well as yourself.